Okay. I've got to thank you for that. Give me your name, trainer. Orange, eh? That's a fine name. Is she blushing? I like the way you handled yourself in battle. Oh my gosh. Mudsdale and I are always wandering all about Alola to try and achieve our goals, so perhaps we'll meet again someday. I am indebted to you for your aid after all. That's pretty cool. I like her Mudsdale. I love the, its hair, I guess, coming from the top there, kind of, I don't know. Mudsdale's just a really cool Pokemon. He thinks you'd be well suited to it, given how strong you are. Oh, no way. Oh, never mind. I thought she was actually going to give us a Mudsdale as well, but I guess it was too good to be true for now. But we got the Royal Avenue to the right, and of course, if we head down here, I believe we'll get back over to the first city that we were in here in Akala Island. So, ooh, we got a beauty challenging us, actually. I think you need to train your Pokemon. I think you need to shut up. Okay, I'm sorry I said that, Beauty Brittany. You are just... oh, you're something else. Anyway, I guess she's got a Cubone, and that is pretty curious, actually, because I could have sworn that Cubone actually had an Alolan form, but I guess not. Either way, this is definitely not something that Pikachu can handle, so I think we actually need to switch out to our Luca, even though we might take a little bit of damage here, because Luca's already kind of low HP. It goes for Focus Energy, actually, so I don't know what attack it's going to go for, but I have a feeling it's going to knock out Luca in the next turn, but who knows, maybe this Brine will actually kill it in one hit. I highly doubt it, but there's always that little chance, and never mind, there's no chance. Alright, here comes the Bone Club, and rest in peace, says Luca. A critical hit, of course. You're throwing me off a little bit, but it's okay because it finally goes down. And oh, I looked so sad when it went down. It's like it was about to cry inside that big old mask of it. How wonderful! What? That face you were making wasn't quite so wonderful at the end there. Seemed like the face of Salt if I've ever seen one. And I've seen one, trust me. Those Team Skull grunts were the prime example. But this is clearly a hidden item over here. I'm glad that some of them are still a little bit obvious. And X-Speed there, and oh snap! Could this be a new Pokemon actually? Because I've just realized we are in a new route. And ooh, well, it's not quite new, but it's definitely something I feel like could be a little bit rare. So I am actually going to try to catch this Igglybuff here. And I think that's almost it for this route here. Oh wait, what the heck? We can actually fight one of these Mahalo girls. No way. Alola, Alola. Welcome, trainer. What the? I wonder what their trainer class is actually called, because I really want to learn. I'm curious, actually. It is Dancer Micah. So I guess she's just a dancer. She's got the flower, ring around her head, though. So I thought maybe it was like a what? Yo, she's got Oricorio, actually, with the truly traditional straw skirt there and the hat. That is so cool. So Oricorio, if you guys don't remember, we saw it on Melee Island as well, but over there it was actually yellow and had pom-poms. So I guess here on Akala Island, it is actually the psychic and flying version of it. And of course, it's still flying type, so Thunder Shock is going to do a good amount of damage here and probably get Puka another level, but I love it. This is so cool. As you guys saw, there are definitely some Tauros smashable rocks, I guess. So let's charge it up, and he can break through rocks, but he can't break through a rare candy on the ground. That is so funny. But, ooh, I guess we run into a wild Pokemon. That looked really cool for a second, though, because he smashed like 20 rocks in a row. There's more to this route than I thought, though. Because, oh, actually, I feel like, yep, there's another hidden item. See, we don't even need Stoutland. Stoutland is just training wheels, basically. Once you're good enough at finding hidden items, you'll just know without him. But let's run through this grass because I feel like there's still some kind of new Pokemon left in here. And it is going to be Oricorio! I knew it! I knew there would be something special in here. And you can find the Pokemon that girl actually had. So we are totally going to catch this one. Even though it shows that we actually have an Oricorio, this is a completely different form of it. So I would love to add the Melee, or I guess the Akala version, to the one that we already have, which is the Melee one. So Baton Pass, really, bro? Let's wrap up this episode by catching ourselves a brand new Oricorio here. And I think this Great Ball should honestly be good enough. And if it isn't good enough for you, then maybe you're not good enough for me, Oricorio. Are you serious? At least it's not summoning other Pokemon. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't jinx it by saying that, but I just really hope it doesn't summon anybody else or any other Oricorios, because that would start getting pretty annoying. But this is the one, guys. A 1 shake, a 2, and a 3. I don't know how I keep predicting this stuff, but we got Oricorio. And I wonder if it's actually going to have its own little sprite in the Pokedex. That would be really sick if it does. And we're going to send that to the box. Oh, wait. I guess it doesn't actually even get registered to the Pokedex because we technically already had one, I guess. But I don't know. I thought the Pokedex would show like the variants depending on the island. But I guess not for now, at least. Anyway, this is actually going to lead us back to Hiya City. Sorry, but my Stoutland is a real thorough guide. He likes to uncover every last stone. Oh, this guy is still at it. He's really still at it. All right, well, I guess we can't go that way, but we can definitely go back over here. And it looks like there's a couple of new shops that have opened up and the Pokemon Center. So we're going to end off the episode here. And next time, we will explore the rest of this city and probably the Battle Royale Dome because I think that's the next way we're supposed to go. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Pokemon Sun and Moon. Start your morning right with a cup of Tapu Koko. Chocolate cream. Tapu Koko is so good it'll make you completely forget about counting calories. Maybe I'll stop worrying about my blood sugar level and have some too. Tapu Koko, the drink for you. Only in the Alola region. Alola everyone, and welcome to another beautiful night of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Last episode we took down the second trial of the Island Challenge, and that was Captain Lana's trial as we took down the Totem Wishy-Washy. It was really cool, and at the end of it all, we actually got a Wishy-Washy of our own, as well as another team member, which you guys may have noticed in the layout there, but that is Wishy-Washy here, Luca the Wishy-Washy, and then of course we also hatched the egg into Darwin the Eevee, who I'm really not sure who we're going to be evolving into just yet, so I think I'm going to keep Darwin in the party and just not let it evolve for now until we decide at least which evolution we're going after. And today we're going to start our way to the next trial, which is actually Captain Kiawe's trial all the way up the volcanic mountain. So if you guys are excited, make sure to hit that like button to show your support. And actually, I feel like I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself because there's a bunch of buildings that I just passed by that we actually haven't gotten the chance to explore just yet. Starting off with the Dimensional Research Lab. What? Where the dimensions are given physical form. What is this place? That is really weird because I feel like I've been like a little bit obsessed with alternate realities and dimensions lately, and I guess we've got a dimensional research lab here, so I guess we're gonna check out what's going on. You're out of luck if you want the professor. You've just missed her. Try